Hey, let me make a video. Wasn't planning on this at all. Holy shit. 9 o'clock. Yes, I didn't plan that. Seriously. Anyway. I don't know if I should do this time and date thing. I don't know why I should do that. Maybe I'll make more professional or not professional. Put more effort into my videos, and maybe it's not necessary to put the time and date. And anyway, so the world is what you make it. Reality is a manifestation of your beliefs. If there are some very good videos on this idea of consciousness being primary. There's one over here. Now this is sort of like explains the mechanics of consciousness manifestation. I will note that some people find some political comments expressed in this video offensive. I share it mainly to illustrate, mainly for its illustration or its explanation of the mechanics of consciousness reality. So I'm putting a warning out there. Some people might find some of the there's another something about oh shit. Wait a minute. No, this is about it's from Swaru. Actually, this Swaru on death. I was watching explanations about death and the afterlife. Yes, here you go. I better start with some of the earlier ones. Oh yes, there's a Neville Goddard. He's mentioned, and come on, where is it? Oh yeah, life after death. Where do we go when we die? This is about life after death, or afterlife. I guess afterlife. Swaru. Explanations of the Afterlife by Swaru. So that's one. Here's another one. These things sort of explain the matrix nature of here's death and afterlife, more questions. And there's more. It's also about karma and oh, here we go. Wait a minute. Anyway, I think those three should be okay for now. So yeah, I believe there is truth or veracity to these claims. There is a contradiction because Cliff High says he talks about a common shared reality, whereas Swaru says actually there is only one person. like I am the soul. There's only one reality, and that reality is just my individual perception. So I'm not sure how that works. If there is only one consciousness, like if I am source, how do other people who are also, I presume, source, how do we react? What is the nature of the relationship between the individual and the collective? I'm not sure how that works really. So, but the main point is what you believe you create or manifest. Thoughts create reality, or it's not just thoughts, what you actually believe, what you truly believe deep down. I used to think that the universe was giving me signals like synchronicity. What if I used to think the universe was giving me signs such as 42 or things like that. What if it is I who is also the universe, who is giving me these signs? What I and the universe are one. So basically, it's just whatever I'm thinking, the universe, which is also me, is responding to my thoughts. So there's this thing like local consciousness and global consciousness. There's an interface between the individual and the collective consciousness. So what I think, I can influence the universe. I can make the universe. I can influence the universe through my thoughts, beliefs, and intentions. Yeah. It can happen in a very subtle way. Like for instance, like when I keep on watching these videos, like positive videos, like from the GFL station, that sort of does something to my subconscious. The subconscious is like It's like my beliefs. Subconscious is sort of like the universe, right? I don't know if that's the right way to put it. But by consuming positive information, I can, even though I feel right now, I feel very negative. I feel very negative and miserable or whatever. Um, by consuming positive information, I can subconsciously transform my beliefs, and in doing so, I can manifest a positive kind of reality. Uh, but because I am in 3D, I feel very constrained. Like when I'm in 5D or outside of space time, I can apparently, it's just thoughts are the manifestation is quite free and instant, whereas in here everything feels like so dense and you're struggling through a sludge. And so even if I think positive now, it's like it takes time, the linear time. Yeah, linear time makes a manifestation of thoughts, beliefs, wants, desires, slow. You might have to. It takes a long time. Well, so anyway, I like this idea. I think there's some truth to this. I think I do think there is some truth to this. Yeah. What's even more bizarre than this thing? What is even more bizarre is the idea that aliens. What is even more bizarre is the idea that aliens, angels, or non-humanitarian are interested in manipulating or guiding our individual and perhaps collective destinies through subtle or perhaps not so subtle influences on our thoughts, perceptions, and behavior. Why are they interested in the choices we make? Isn't that so weird? Here's a when you listen to these contactee or alien abduction, or when people have interactions with aliens, non-human intelligences, they talk about how the UFO or the being is controlling their behavior, like it's stopping them from doing, like taking pictures, or uh, it's like here is one. Let me see if I can get a link on this. Call me podcast URL. So here where this UFO, like, oh shit, what the hell, man? It's not the URL. Like this person who had this encounter with this enormous, or what he perceived to be this enormous craft. Craft was like stopping him from taking a picture, and also the next day apparently he deleted the pictures he took, and he didn't even remember it. And then he, like, why are these beings interested in what we do? Why? Let me see if I can do this stupid thing. I think I bookmarked this. Alright, come on. It's called the Wyong UFO incident from a podcast called Close Encounter Club. I find it very interesting. So, like, why are these UFOs interested in what we do? Like, if they're responsible for our religions and the evolution of our cultures, why are they interested in what we're doing? Why are these non-human entities interested in what we humans do? Why are they interested in what we do? It's one thing to just treat us as a resource, or if we're like a resource to them for whatever, that's one thing. But why would they be interested in the choices we make, like, or what we think or what we believe? Or it seems to me like that is like a metaphysical. The idea these NHI are interested in what we do has a metaphysical significance to it. They're metaphysical, has metaphysical implications. Like, it's not about just treating us like a resource. There is something else. It makes me think about fate and destiny and something more than just the material, like, world. There is some kind of a spiritual component to it. It has to do with choices and, like, whether you choose love or fear, or it's like there's something more to life. Like, these beings aren't simply interested in us as a resource. It seems that these beings aren't simply interested in us as a resource, but are interested in our spiritual evolution, or I don't know if evolution is the right word, or our spiritual life, like the life of, the mind, the life of like what kind of people we are as individuals, as a collective. It's like they're interested in our you know it's like they're interested in our souls. It's like they are interested in our souls, like what type of people we are or become individually and collectively. So this is the one which makes me, this is the one I find a little bit more perplexing. I don't have Any easy answers for why they might be interested in the spiritual or metaphysical aspects of our existence? I don't understand why. That's what it seems like to me. Why are they interested in what we do? Like, you know, this is just one example. Like, why are they? It's like when when you hear this, it's like there were the orbs. The orbs were positive, and the black triangle, this huge craft, was negative. So it's almost like there are like two forces. There's a positive force and there's a negative force in this metaphysical invisible realm. There are like these two forces of positivity, which is like divine or something, the way he expressed it, and the negative fear. It's like there are two aspects in the invisible realms, and they are they're like interacting with us, like we're in some kind of a matrix simulation. It's like a soul. They're interested in our souls. They're interested in what choices we make. They're interested in maybe the more advanced beings are interested in our souls. They're not just interested in us as like a physical resource. They're interested in our souls. Like positivity, negativity, fear, love. Like they seem to be interested in this. That's what it seems like to me. I find that is a much more perplexing question, much more difficult to answer. Why would they be interested in that? And what's going on here? Hmm? Yeah, that is kind of weird. I feel, I don't know. I don't have any easy answers to that, actually. I don't have any good answers to why. I think that they are interested in our souls. I'm not sure why, though. I don't understand.